talking about? They're not that short. I mean, they're normal. They're normal. But anyways, it's going to be still an exciting show up ahead. But right now it is 6:15. Time to stop everything and do some yoga this morning with Sy from Jai Yoga and, of course, Jackie as well. Good morning, guys.
Good morning,
Welcome to eXpresso once again.
Yes.
So some nice yoga on this cloudy, rainy, wet, cold day.
Yes, it is a little bit.
It is, right?
Unpredictable weather in this town, apparently. Anyway, so this morning we're going to be working on spine health. There's a saying in yoga circles that you're only as healthy as your spine. And as anyone can testify who's had a bit of back problem or neck ache, it's completely debilitating. So to keep the spine healthy, a quick routine. Okay, so follow. Join us.
Sounds good.
Okay, so we're going to start off by simply warming the spine up very gently. So we're going to do 2 side bends, a small back bend, and a small forward bend. Okay, cool. So to begin with, just standing still, feet together, the weight spread equally across my feet, so I'm pushing to the floor feet quite firmly. As I inhale, I'm going to bring my arms overhead, interlock my fingers, and gently squeeze the palms together, and then relax my shoulders. So I'm kind of lengthening up with my fingertips, pushing in. Inhale, I reach up, and then gently I'm shifting my body to the right, but at the same time, importantly, I'm pushing the hips out to the left. And what I'm just doing is giving my spine a gentle, very lateral stretch. So in the posture, you want to make sure your shoulders are relaxed, your palms are gently squeezing together, and the weight in your heels, so the hips going to come back gently, and you should feel most of the weight sinking into the heels so you're nice and stable, okay? So that's that side done. So inhale back to the center and take an exhale, okay? Inhale, reach up again, and for the other side, exactly the same thing. So the body reaches up and over, push the hips at the same time, and keep the weight.
Very important to stay in a straight line, because I know it almost feels like you want to lean
so
forward.
From the side, your ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, everything in one straight line. So like there's basically a perpendicular line running through the body. Tuck the tailbone slightly to keep the lower spine flat, you as well, Ewan, and then you've got, and draw the navel in, and this is going to support your spine. So you get this nice, beautiful stretch down the right-hand side of the body. For the back bend, inhale back to the center. For the back bend, you're going to gently push the hips forward, and importantly, draw the navel in, lift the chest, and then gently reach back with the fingertips. So you're not dropping back, you're actually lifting up towards the ceiling. Relax the shoulders, and take the arms back, and that will give you the back bend. Hips, this time coming forward in front of the toes. So really thrusting the hips forward, keeping the chest lifted, keeping the chin lifted, relax the head, take a breath, and then inhale back to the center, okay?
Wow, that's more difficult than it might sound.
But the most important thing with that back bend, like I said, is, I'm just going to do it quickly sideways, is that you reach up, lift, and then go back, as opposed to collapsing down into my back. Can you see?
So it's all lift.
It's all left. It's all left. And then you're literally lengthening the spine and then arching it, okay? For the forward bend, from here, inhale. And as I exhale, I'm going to bend my knees, keep my spine flat, and simply release the hands onto the floor. And what I'm doing is I'm protecting my spine by keeping my knees bent. And then I'm just going to, just to loosen out the hamstrings and the lower spine, I just wiggle my knees, just very gently, and it kind of starts to loosen the hip a little bit.
Pulls all the way down into the calf as well.
Okay? Give the head a little shake, okay? I'm going to turn my bum to the camera so you can see this grip. You're gripping the heel from behind. If you can't reach the heel, you just grab your elbows behind your knees. It just depends on where your flexibility is. So from here, inhale, I pull, and exhale, lift my hips, and drop my head. Okay, so I'd like you to bend your knees a little bit. There, more comfortable. Wrap the arms behind the legs, and you're squeezing the body onto the thighs, pulling on the heels, so you can see the spine starts to lengthen, and more importantly, as you straighten the legs, you'll get an equal stretch through the lower spine and the hamstrings. And you just be here, relax your head, take a few breaths, and can you feel the pull in the hamstrings, lower spine, okay?
Definitely, but it's good for the lower back.
It's very good for the lower back. And you can see here the length in the spine that it's generating immediately by keeping the body against the thighs. So it's not about getting your legs straight, it's actually about keeping the body against the thighs and lengthening everything, the spine, the hamstrings, the shoulders equally. Inhale, release back to the center, arms above the head, and exhale, arms by your side. So that, warming your spine up, sideways, back and forward. We're going to come to the floor to actually work. So now the spine is nice and open. The first posture is called a cobra. So we're going to lie on our front, hands underneath the shoulders,
Okay.
Elbows nicely tucked in. And then on the inhale, I'm just lifting my chest up, but I'm not using my hands. See? It's just back strength now. So you just lift the hands off the floor and it engages, okay? I'm gonna roll my shoulders back, okay? So shoulders gonna roll back, elbows gonna tuck in. Importantly, using the legs, squeeze the legs together, push the legs into the floor and breathe. And you feel the lower spine, I mean, you can feel the muscles, it's completely engaged. As you inhale, lift a little bit higher and exhale, release, okay? So that works lower spine.
That's it.
To work into your mid spine, release. We're gonna take your hands, palms down, and then tuck the hands underneath your body.
Okay.
Palms the other way around.
Oh,
so
like
your
this?
palms are gonna face down, yeah. So the palms are flat, okay?
Okay, twist.
To work,
all right, got it.
Yeah, work into the mid spine. Inhale, lift the right leg up as high as you can. What you can feel is this side of the back muscles now working.
Wow.
See, so it isolates that off. And it strengthens legs. I'm gonna straighten your leg a little bit more and point the toes. Breathing on the inhale.
This is tough, people. This is tough, especially getting the right posture.
Just isolating back muscles and really good workout for the glutes as well, as you can feel. Release. For the other side, on an inhale, bring the left leg up. Okay, again, keeping the leg straight. You can gently push into the floor with your arms and your shoulders. And again, can you feel that side? This side is relaxed, that side completely engaged. And again, just holding it for 3 or 4 breaths and gently releasing, okay? For the third part, I'm just gonna quickly show you, okay?
Okay.
Both legs at the same time. So squeeze the legs together, point the toes, and as you inhale, you lift the legs up.
Right, okay.
A little bit to begin with, just a little bit. There, perfect. And it's the entire lower spine. So the aim is to get the hips eventually off the arms. Squeeze the legs together, point the toes, take a few breaths, and release. And release. Okay. There you go. Okay.
Wow.
Last one. Take the arms out beside you. This is the entire spine at the same time. Squeeze the legs together, and inhale, fly. Right? Everything working. The entire back muscles. Reach the fingers to the sides of the room, lift the chin, lift the legs, inhale, lift, and gently release. To finish, sitting on your knees and heels, okay?
Okay.
Inhale, reach up. Exhale, gently come forward. And take a few breaths. And that just completely decompresses the spine for you. To finish off, it's called a half tortoise. And that's it.
Wow. Sy, thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. No.
I've never in my life done something like this for your spine.
But it's very, very quick.
Yeah.
About 5-6 minutes, and it will keep your spine in fantastic condition. If you've got any injuries, perfect for it.
That's it, because I know a lot of people out there forget about exercising their spines.
Exactly.
This is perfect. Thank you so much, Jackie. Thanks to you as well. Bob, come say, come here. Good morning, Bob.
Merry
How are
Christmas.
you? Yes, boy, yes, boy. So right now we are going over to Mr. Katlego, telling you something about my trip that I took to Limpopo recently.
Stay with eXpresso and SABC3.